Today we are talking about something everyone loves, or at least would like to love, and that is vegetables. I feel like eating more vegetables is on pretty much everyone's to-do list, and I know we all have good intentions, but sometimes it can be hard to figure out how to incorporate more vegetables into your day while still enjoying what you're eating and not just eating salads all the time. So today I'm going to share with you 5 ways to incorporate more vegetables into your meals that are not salads. So the first is smoothies. I personally love throwing a huge handful or 2 of greens into my smoothies. Honestly, if you're using spinach, you could make a smoothie that is more spinach than anything else and you still won't taste it. Even just putting a little bit of fruit and then a lot of greens is gonna make that smoothie still sweet and refreshing without having like a veggie taste. So adding greens to a smoothie can make a huge difference. Even just a handful is gonna be like a cup of spinach, and that is a huge step in the right direction. So if you enjoy smoothies, that is a really easy way to add some veggies to your day. The second is add it into eggs. So whether that be things like omelets or scrambles, or one thing that we do quite a lot is frittatas. I make a frittata pretty much like once a week because it is such an easy meal to make, and you can really throw in whatever vegetables you want. So that's another one where I always put spinach in it. You could put peppers and onions, or we like to put sweet potato or butternut squash. You could put zucchini. You could literally put anything, and you can put a good amount in there too without it feeling like an overwhelming amount of vegetables. When it comes to omelets, topping it with like salsa, or I do feel like peppers and onions is a really good one for omelets, mushrooms, always the greens, because they cook down to such little food that it's so easy to get so much of them. So I feel like really any like egg dishes are such an easy way to add a ton of vegetables without feeling like it's kind of taking over your whole meal. The third recommendation I have is soup. If you are like me, you love soup. I could eat soup all day, every day. I love it so much. But even for people who don't love soup as much as me, we're getting into fall, so it's getting into like soup and stew season. And soup can be such a good way to add vegetables in. Pretty much anytime I'm like really craving vegetables and I want to make a really veggie heavy meal, I will make a big batch of soup. For instance, this week I made a vegetable lasagna soup, which has like whole grain lasagna noodles, and then it had peppers, onions, carrots, zucchini, yellow squash. I think that was it, plus vegetable broth. So that's 5 different kinds of vegetables right there, plus the veggie broth. And then it has some lasagna noodles in it. So that meal is mostly veggies, and it's such a huge portion of veggies without feeling like I'm eating the same salad over and over or something like that. This is not to say that salads are not delicious. Salads can be so delicious, but I feel like people just think the only way to get vegetables is a salad, and people get so tired of salads. So I just want to show you that there's definitely other ways to get huge portions of veggies. So things like that soup, I love. I make like a kale and 3 bean soup. Even chili, you can throw tons of vegetables in. Even like chicken noodle soup, you can put some extra veggies in. It's so easy to add a ton of vegetables when it comes to making soup. So take advantage of the cooler weather and throw some veggies in your soup to get some extra into your day. My 4th suggestion is add them into snacks. So I feel like a really popular snack is like hummus and pita. Instead of pita, try dipping carrots into your hummus. Try some fun things like kale chips or beet chips. There's so many ways to turn veggies into like a different form of themselves that can make such a good, fun snack. I love doing like cucumber in like a yogurt dip. I love dipping, like I said, in hummus. And those are super easy things that you can, you know, either buy and you don't have to do any work on, or you can easily make like a big batch of it and just kind of split it into snacks throughout the week. So that's another really great way to add just some extra veggies into your day and make a little bit of a healthy substitution. And my final recommendation is try out some vegetarian meals. I've said plenty of times I'm a huge advocate for Meatless Monday, just cutting down on the amount of meat that you're eating. And if you try some new vegetarian meals, automatically the focus of those meals is going to be the vegetables, but you're gonna find new ways to eat the vegetables. You're gonna find new ways to season them. I've made so much more like curry and things of that nature since I started making more vegetarian meals, and it's so fun to find those new flavors that vegetable can bring and even try some new vegetables too. So even if that's just having one new like vegetarian meal a week where you are really focusing on trying something different and having that meal really kind of revolve around the veggies instead of revolving around like the meat or protein in the meal. And that can be not only a good way, but a really fun way to add more vegetables into your day and into your week. All right, well, those are just 5 little suggestions of how to add some more veggies to your day. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you give any of these a try, then definitely let me know in the comments below. If you like this kind of like short little videos that I've been doing the last couple weeks, let me know that too, because I've kind of enjoyed them. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Give me a follow on Instagram. You can see what I get up to and that sort of thing. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week. Bye.